got 4 ounce span for the upper bridge, correct?
Yeah, Roger.
Copy. It's alright, I just keep on coming by you on the one. I'm just gonna take the center span.
Yeah, Roger, that's fine.
Copy, thank you. Have a good trip up. American Mountain.
We taking fuel here at Baton Rouge. I think I got good signal. We're taking fuel, but there's Eagle's Nest. Man, the sunlight's great on it too. Hold on. Look at that thing. It's huge. And the eagles are out too. Oh, there's one. I see him sitting right there. See? My hand's I'm trying to hold it steady, y'all, but that zoomed in quite a ways. But it's here at Baton Rouge. Yeah, come on. There. It's really pretty. We're taking fuel here. Got the stone fueler on the Stone Strait. Anyway, but there's an eagle's nest. There's an eagle's nest right here down below Arlington Ranges. That's kind of the area. But there's an eagle's nest here. It's huge. It's massive. And we're watching it. It's marked real well. Really, anybody that freaks out, we're not. This is a normal hold-up spot. Hold on. Hey.
Want a milkshake?
What?
Want a milkshake?
Man, I'm live streaming. Hell no. I'm live streaming them Eagles.
Yeah, they out. Let's see who want to go.
All right, stand by. They look at that. Yeah, that thing's really pretty. Anyway, everybody knows they're in the area. This is a normal spot. The water's up quite a bit, but we're well off the levee. I'm saying this to cover my own butt, y'all. But we're well off the levee. We're nowhere near it. Everything's aware. Everybody's aware. And this is a normal spot that you stop and take fuel. That's a fuel dock right here. That's Stone Fuel. Baton Rouge. That's where we are. But I could not. I got some video. I got some really video. Some good.
Some egg rolls in the oven. You want it?
Yeah, everybody talking about food. Egg rolls, milkshakes. Everybody talking about food. I'm on a diet, y'all. Anyway, it's a really neat thing, man. But it's a male and a female pair, and then their babies. We thought the chief came up earlier, and they said it was going to be listen, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm listening to stuff on the radios that's probably not. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense when I interrupt myself. Let me set this up here. I'm going to get it pointed at the because they're coming in and out, and the babies, they're not babies, they're young. The chief earlier thought it was a golden eagle. He thought that we were seeing because we saw the nest and we saw one of the bald eagles, and we thought it was a, I hope that's coming in clear, y'all. Yeah, there's the nest. But that thing's huge. And you can hear them. The chief saw one and he said, "Oh, that's a golden eagle." And it did. It looked like a golden eagle, but folks that know and folks have seen a bunch of them, the juveniles, the young ones, they don't get their white feathers on their head or their tail feathers until they're a little older. And I don't even know the age. Y'all can Google that, but I've seen enough eagles now that, you see the younger ones. These were big. They're big. That's why the chief thought it was a golden eagle, because these are young. These are, the chicks are grown or getting grown, and they're flying around. They're huge. And we saw the one, and then we've seen the pair. We saw it look like the mother up there by them, and then when whoever does the hunting, one of them's been kind of sticking around the nest, and then the other one's been out and about. But you see the other one come in, And Chief, Bill was watching the pilot on here with me. He said as soon as he saw the other one, the second grown up fly in, the younger ones like swarmed to the nest, like they knew it was feeding time. So I don't know, it's kind of neat. I hope that's coming through. I hope that's coming through all right. I've got it set up where I hope my signal's coming through, y'all. Somebody shoot me a message. Let me know if my signal's coming in all right. Yeah, that's where we're at. And hopefully I hadn't muted or anything that messed it up. Anyway, I'm doing a little technical checking up on stuff, making sure everything's all right. But that's where we're at. It's really neat. I see. Oh, look. Well, I say look. See, that was one of the young ones flying there. Oh, you can hear them too. If y'all haven't seen, I remember when I was young and there weren't bald eagles around. That was, the pesticides and stuff back in the day in the 70s, 60s, or well, whatever. They'd killed a bunch of, they were killing off all these, birds of prey. And the bald eagle was they were endangered. I remember them saying like there was like less than 1,000 of them or something like that. But I'll tell you what, if anybody doubts, I don't get all tree hugger on you, but it's amazing. I mean, where they are, we see them everywhere. I'd see them primarily on the Illinois River in the upper, but just in my river career in the past since I started out here in the late 90s. And it was unheard of to see some. I remember telling folks, I'd seen some down around Donaldsonville area, or seen one down there. And that was like people didn't believe me. And then, now it's so common as we know where nests are, and people are real conscious of it. The fuel dock, I want to let folks know that, this is how it works good. Anyway, the fuel dock's aware of it. They watch out for it. I mean, they do. Those folks right there fuel these boats. We transfer these fuel transfers. I mean, that's I'm not going to get I don't even want to live stream that because it's, nothing's bad. I don't want to do that, but I don't want to be the one that catches anything. When if something was to happen, I don't want to be in court over it because I was live streaming it. But they're really great with what they do. I don't mean to, there's no if a drop falls in the water, and that's no exaggeration. Any of y'all that worked oil field and stuff like that, y'all know how it is and how people take serious that. And these guys, they're watching out for those eagles, man. So they let people know that are coming in and fuel here. Hey, man, he even told me there was orange, they had orange markers to where, people are aware. They let us know, it's a bright, beautiful Sunday afternoon, but it could easily been, a stormy night coming up in here and me trying to find a place and the water be up a little higher. You could bump that tree. You could bump that tree with the empty. You could bump that tree. So everybody's aware of it. We're well off of it. I'm nowhere easily 200 foot at least from that. We're at least 200 foot from that. So just to give folks an idea. But, I say all that also, I just wanted to catch it. It's such a neat thing, man. Such a neat thing. You can hear them. Oh, and there's one in the background. See, so I moved my hand. I see one flying around. I get excited about this, y'all, because it's really neat. It's really neat. Like I said, I grew up, my grandpa used to get National Geographic. I was raised on a farm, so, animals and wildlife have been something I've been around and been important to me all my life. And when you would hear stuff about, I remember a time when my dad, had a quarter and was handing it to me, and I was looking at the eagle on the back, and he was saying, I can't remember. It was, I might be conflating different stories, but I do remember that may be the only way that my children would ever see an eagle was just pictures of them, stamped on the back of a coin or something. But you see them everywhere now. And I think it's really cool. Really cool. Really cool. Stone fueler, like I said, we got the stone fueler fueling us up. We've got everything's tied off well. They've got hoses running. Chiefs down there, they've got their guys monitoring. We've got our guys. Everybody's keeping on lines. Yeah. Running all that safety stuff there. But that's nothing that anybody takes lightly. That is so neat. That is so neat. I hope the signal's coming through all right. And I'm not rambling too much, but that's a really neat thing. I get a kick out of that. I get a kick out of it. I've got... It's hard for me to get a lot of the... It's hard for me to get much...
Come see me whenever you get a chance. Don't come down just
What?
for this reason, but whenever you come back down, don't
That's
go back
not
up until you...
ever. These radios, God, these radios are constant. Sorry about that. That's not our guys. That's somebody else. But it's a channel that we monitor, so I have to listen to it. I got to listen to that. But that's their personal channel also. So yeah, that's what I'm saying down here. It's just constant because you have to monitor. We have to monitor. I'm monitoring 3 radios right now. I've got the fuel flat, I've got our crew, and then I've got radio traffic. I keep everything monitored. We have to, but it rattles your brain a little bit. That's for sure. But one thing about it, our safety side is just north of Baton Rouge. Once we get up around the turn, we switch off of this channel. We switch from channel 67, which we have to monitor down here. That's the traffic channel down here below Baton Rouge. It's actually below Devil's Swamp, and it's right up around the corner from Baton Rouge a little ways. It's northeast of Southern University, about just stone's throw. That's where we swap channels, and we swap over to 13, and we run channel 13 from there all the way to St. Paul, Minnesota. So it's and now everybody gets quiet, not being loud. Anyway, long and the short, it gets really quiet. Once we get out of Baton Rouge, the radios get real quiet. And after about a week or two down here, man, you welcome quiet. You welcome quiet. You welcome it. And, it gets loud. It gets real loud down here. Guys that work down here regular, I don't give them enough props for all the, it's stressful. Straight up, it's stressful. But then again, there's part of it that's, I miss it if I hadn't been down here in a long time. I'll start to miss it. But it really is beautiful, man. Everything's greening up. We're right here on the levee, or right here across from the levee. Levee's there, you see, on the other side of the tree line. And LSU Stadium right up there. Tiger Stadium right out ahead of us, and that's looking at Baton Rouge.
Can y'all hear me?
That's a kind of a wide angle lens. It doesn't really give it a better. There's a little better view.
Go check. Roger.
That's I-10 bridge up there. That's Baton Rouge. You can see the Capitol building, Louisiana State Capitol. And then right out ahead of us, that's the fuel dock. And you see Tiger Stadium right at the edge of the tree line there. And then where we are and where the Eagle's nest is. Anyway, it's kind of neat. I'm messing with this phone. I'm trying, like usual, I didn't think I was going to have time to do any live stream. I wasn't planning a live stream. But the Eagles, when we got in here and saw where the Eagles were, I could not pass it up. And I've got quite a bit of video where I can where I'm holding the camera a little bit steadier, and some pictures that I zoomed in and got some pretty good pictures. And I'll upload those in when I get home. But it's really neat. Really neat. Some nice houses over there. Like a farmhouse. Across the levee. But yeah. Fuel loss down there. And today we had steaks today because she didn't have fixings and she wanted to wait. So we had chicken yesterday and we had steaks today. I told her it was going to throw me. I don't know what day of the week it is now. Mess me up. But look at that. Yeah, it's just beautiful. We were right here. This is, like I said, Stone Fuel Dock. That's they call Red Eye High Lines. We're in the Arlington Ranges. You can see Arlington Ranges up there, and they run across to what's called the Red Eye Ranges. And like I said, that's the Red Eye High Lines. The Stone Fueler. I love that boat. Stone Fueler on us. Really nice day. My last Sunday on a boat. My last Sunday on the boat. I am ready to go to the house, y'all. Ready to go see some grandkids. But it's really pretty out. Yeah. I got my short sleeve shirt on today, and it's time to go to the house, y'all. It's time to go to the house.